Did you know that ancient Japan holds the key to thriving in today's business world? The Japanese have a unique and fascinating business culture that has been developed over centuries. While some aspects may seem strange to Westerners, there's a lot we can learn from their wisdom. As someone who has lived in Japan for many years, I have had the unique opportunity to gain first-hand insight into their business culture. This experience has allowed me to observe the differences between Western and Japanese approaches to money and business, ultimately providing valuable lessons for anyone seeking to improve their financial situation through investing or starting their own business venture. In this video, we'll explore ancient Japan's business wisdom, a guide to thriving in the modern world. Welcome to Moving Up Wealthy, your partner in the journey towards wealth and success. Ancient Japanese business wisdom. We will explore 5 critical principles and strategies employed by ancient Japanese business leaders. These principles are divided into leadership, planning, execution, people management, and dealing with change. Leadership. Ancient Japan was ruled by the samurai, who were not only military leaders, but also successful businessmen. They believed that leadership was a privilege earned through trustworthiness and loyalty. To ensure employee loyalty, they would often ask questions like, "What is your opinion?" or "What do you think we should do?" This allowed for better communication and understanding between leaders and followers. Planning. Planning effectively means setting clear goals and developing plans to achieve them. It's crucial to understand how each department within your organization works together to identify potential obstacles and develop solutions. Good planning also involves understanding how your company fits into its industry at large. Execution. This principle focuses on executing plans once they have been made, whether long-term or short-term. Execution does not necessarily mean doing things perfectly or quickly. Instead, it means doing things well enough to satisfy your customers each time they use your product or service. People management. The Japanese have a unique way of working with people. They value their employees as individuals and allow them to do what they want with little supervision. This approach is based on the belief that if someone wants to do something, they will do it well if allowed to do so. Dealing with change. Change is inevitable, and organizations must adapt to thrive. Those that do not adapt to the changing environment will struggle to survive, while those that do adapt can flourish. Now, let's look at some examples of how these practices have been applied in modern times. Kaizen. This Japanese word means continuous improvement. It is an ethos that focuses on constant innovation and has been central to Japanese business culture for centuries. Kaikaku. This Japanese word means radical change. It is closely related to Kaizen and refers to the process of making sudden, large-scale changes to corporate strategy or operations. Jidoka. This concept from lean manufacturing refers to machines being designed to stop working automatically when they detect any errors or problems in their processes, eliminating human error and speeding up production. Genshi Genbutsu. This phrase means go see for yourself, encouraging leaders to get out into their company's operations and see what is going on firsthand, rather than relying solely on reports from subordinates. The samurai way of business. The samurai were a warrior caste in Japan for over 700 years and continued to be influential in Japanese society even after they lost their status as warriors. By examining their values and strategies, we can gain valuable insights for success in business. Key aspects of the samurai way that can be applied in business. Respect. Respect for others is the foundation of the samurai code, and it is crucial for success in business as it builds trust and loyalty among team members and customers. Initiative. Samurai were known for their initiative, taking action without being asked or ordered. This trait is essential for entrepreneurs, as it allows them to take charge and solve problems independently. Integrity. Integrity is vital in business dealings, as it establishes a company's reputation among consumers and other businesses. Perseverance. Perseverance means not giving up even when facing difficult odds or adversity. Courage. The ability to face fear or danger without showing fear, and the willingness to endure pain or hardship without complaint. Loyalty. Faithfulness and devotion to an ideal or cause, allegiance and fidelity. Justice. Fairness. Impartiality and honesty in dealing with others, righteousness, wisdom, intellectual discernment, common sense, sagacity, knowledge of right and wrong. The samurai way of business offers valuable lessons for modern-day leadership. Timeless principles for modern business. The Japanese saying, Kokoro wa mochi o tsuki, or heart is like a rice cake, teaches us that to understand someone, we must look at how they treat others. How people treat others reveals their true character. In Japan, respect is not only considered good manners, but also good business. Showing respect and trust to your customers and colleagues is essential for success. Now, let's dive into some timeless principles for succeeding in business. Seri, Saitan, Sieso, Siketsu, and Shitsuke. These 5 principles, known as the Fives methodology, focus on creating an organized and efficient workspace. Seri, slim down your office, remove unnecessary items and clutter from your workspace. Saitan, organize your files, keep your files and documents organized for easy access and retrieval. Seiso, deep clean your space, maintain a clean and orderly work environment. Siketsu, perfect your work habits, develop and follow routines that promote efficiency and productivity. Shitsuke, adhere to your discipline, stick to your established routines and maintain self-discipline. Leadership insights from ancient Japan. In ancient Japan, there were 2 primary leadership styles, the Lord-Retainer system and the Emperor system. The Lord-Retainer system was a feudalistic model where power was held by samurai lords who ruled over their domains with absolute authority. Loyalty was paramount in this system, and samurai were expected to serve their lords with unwavering allegiance. The Emperor system was a centralized government controlling all land under its jurisdiction, similar to the Chinese Han Dynasty, but with unique qualities that set it apart from other systems at the time. Now, let's look at how these practices have been applied in modern times. The Lord-Retainer system can be seen in companies like Apple Inc. Apple has a loyal customer base that follows their every move with great interest and excitement. Apple's customers have formed an emotional attachment to its products, which is why they are willing to pay high prices for them, even though they are not functional necessities. By understanding and applying these ancient Japanese leadership styles, modern businesses can foster loyalty, commitment, and innovation within their organizations. Success in business, applying Japanese practices today. In Japan, there is a strong sense of community and shared purpose. This mentality is reflected in their corporate culture, which encourages everyone to work together toward a common goal. The idea is that if everyone works together, the business will succeed. It's not about individual or personal gains, but rather the strength of the team and the company itself. The Japanese also believe in working hard for long hours each day, with little time off for personal needs. This has been effective for them because it forces employees to focus on their work instead of distractions from outside influences like social media or entertainment. In addition, Japanese workers are expected to be loyal to their companies until retirement, which is usually around age 60 or 65, regardless of whether they are happy with their job or not. While this philosophy cannot be easily transplanted into Western society due to cultural differences, there are still ways you can apply these concepts at your own company or business today. Here are some examples of successful businesses that have adopted these practices. Kaizen, continuous improvement. Companies like Toyota have implemented Kaizen to continually improve their processes and products. Kaikaku, innovation and creative destruction. Sony has embraced Kaikaku by constantly reinventing itself and creating new markets. Senpai, Kohai mentoring system. Companies like Honda have adopted the Senpai Kohai mentoring system, which fosters knowledge transfer and skill development. The manager is an employee, not a boss. In Japanese companies, managers work alongside employees, emphasizing teamwork and collaboration. Job security, worker loyalty through employment at will. Companies like Panasonic offer job security, which fosters worker loyalty and commitment. Respect for employee privacy. Privacy is a right. Japanese companies respect their employees' privacy, which helps maintain a positive work environment. Deliberate inefficiency, control of waste. Efficiency through wastefulness. Japanese companies like Fujitsu focus on reducing waste and improving efficiency. No promotion upward for women, not the same as sexism. While this practice is not recommended, it is important to understand the cultural context in which it exists and to promote gender equality in the workplace. By incorporating these Japanese business practices, you can foster a strong sense of community, shared purpose, and commitment within your organization. The bottom line: Japanese business practices offer valuable insights for companies worldwide. By focusing on long-term goals, adaptability, quality over quantity, continuous improvement, and respecting employees, customers, and suppliers, businesses can foster a positive work environment and achieve greater success. Embracing these principles from Japanese business wisdom can lead to improved operations and sustainable growth in today's competitive market. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button to join our amazing community and click the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we post new content. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. For more great content, visit our website at movingupwealthy.com and check out our suggested videos. We'll see you in the next video.